Thanks.
It's at big Texas Comicon right now. Just walking the convention floor, checking out the cosplay and the booths, see what people have for vendors. There are some guests here today, not as many as yesterday. Sunday is usually a little bit slower than Saturdays are, but should be able to see some good cosplay and stuff regardless, so glad you guys are with me. This is big Texas Comicon in San Antonio, Texas. I go to these things all the time. If you guys have questions about, what it's like being at a Comic-Con, what are the things to do. Some of my favorite things to do are going to the panels. I just got done with one with Troy Baker. He's the voice of Joel from The Last of Us, as well as many other things. It's a good chance to get that free fan celebrity interaction there. Usually you got to go to the table, you got to pay for a photo op, or you got to pay for an autograph. But the Q&A panels are a chance for you to get up there and ask a question. As long as you get up there in time, you got to stand in line, and if you're early enough in line, then you can ask whatever question you want and have a direct line to the celebrity guests here. So probably one of my favorite things to do here. But of course, I'm a big autograph collector, so I meet a lot of them, get autographs on posters, photos, all that kind of stuff. Some of the guests here include Carl Weathers, who is, of course, from Predator fame, or Rocky, Grief Karga, and The Mandalorian. His line is actually really short. Like I said, there's not a ton of people here today, so if you were here today, then you could get in and out pretty quickly, which is very nice. No, this is in San Antonio at the big Texas Comicon. Alright, so this is the guest area where you can get autographs, or a lot of times you can get a selfie at the table, rather. So that's usually pretty nice. Let's see who's actually at their table right now. Stephanie Young, voice actress, right here. Shamiek Moore, he plays Miles Morales in the Spider-Verse animated movies. Tate Fletcher, he plays one of the Mandalorians on The Mandalorian, of course. Also a wrestler, I believe. I think. Kathy, no, this is in San Antonio at the big Texas Comicon. Alright, here's David Howard Thornton. He plays this clown guy. I know he's been one of the popular ones too. Let me see if I can get another shot of him. Yeah, Sunday is the last day. It was a 3-day convention. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let me see if I can get a wave. Oh, I'm not looking this way, unfortunately. But he'll be back. The Charm sisters are here. At least 3 out of the 4 are. Alyssa Milano is noticeably absent, but she will be here in Texas later this month. She'll be doing a convention in Dallas, so I'll be meeting her then. S. Erd is asking, is this in KCMO? No, this is in San Antonio, Texas. Big Texas Comicon is where we're at right now. All right, so we got people queued up for Holly Marie Combs. Sorry. She's not at her booth right now, but she will be back. So a lot of people getting queued up, waiting for the guests to come back. And, Shannen Doherty's booth right here. Rose McGowen here. And Frank Rio's booth here. Got these the two guys from Breaking Bad, looking very menacing in their suits. I love how they dressed up, cosplaying as their own characters. I don't know if that counts. There. Another Better Call Saul alumni here. Patrick Fabian. There. Brett Spinner is around somewhere. Oh, here's Troy Baker. He just got done with his panel. People know him from The Last of Us and a lot of other stuff. Oh, I guess they're just waiting for him to come back here. So he just got done with the panel, so he'll be right back. Here's Jackie Earl Haley from Watchmen. And that's basically the guest we did have yesterday in this booth was David Harbour. He only showed up for one day, though, unfortunately. I did put in a request that next time he brings his wife, Lily Allen, I'd rather meet her than him, but you know, it's still cool to meet him nonetheless. Got some waifus over here. Jack, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Jack says, just curious, how are you doing this? Because we couldn't have phones out recording in that area. Yes, well, I have a media badge, and I just applied for one. I do have the TikTok and a website, talesfromthecollection.com. So I cover this kind of stuff all the time. Applied for a media badge, got the media badge. So that allows me to film in areas where other people get a lot of grief. So there you go. Yeah, so appreciate you following. I do post a lot of convention content like this, also autograph collecting stuff in general. That's my main focus in this hobby, but you know, TikTok isn't the best format for some of the longer panels and stuff, so if you find me on YouTube, you can find all the panels there. I record them all and post them there. Some cool Pokemon cosplay. Alright, let's see. Make my way through here. TikTok is asking, is Johnny Young Bosch here? Yes, he is. At least he was here yesterday and Friday. I think he's here today too. I don't think I saw him at his booth today, so I'm not entirely sure about today, but yeah, he was here for sure, at least yesterday and the day before. So yes, plays the Power Ranger, does voice acting. He did do a panel on Friday. I did record that, so again, if you go to YouTube, Tales from the Collection, you can find his panel and see what he was talking about there if you're a Johnny Young Bosch fan. And in fact, actually, I was at GalaxyCon, which was last month in Austin, and he did not attend there, but he did VTC, did a video call-in on one of the panels there when they were talking about Gabriel and the Guardians, which is an upcoming show that he is voice acting for. So if you want to, again, check out the YouTube, you can find that there. Yeah, if you guys got questions about cons in general, or you know, how to prepare for meeting a celebrity and getting your stuff signed, all that kind of stuff, let me know. Anything in particular you want to see, if I pass something that looks interesting to you, let me know. see what other cosplay we can find. Maybe some good booths. You know, I usually get a lot of pop collectors who like watching these live, so I'll see if I can maybe find some pops if that's what you guys are into. You know, I've owned a couple myself, but you know, I never really got into the trend, so
attention, Big Texas.
If there's something cool pop related, you let me know. I'll go check it out.
2 o'clock with wrestling legend and Hall of Famer Trish Stratus.
Yeah, there's interesting stuff for sure.
Room 214. This afternoon at 2 o'clock, upstairs room 214.
So a lot of these pops, people like to get them signed, especially like definitely at least a couple years ago. It seemed like every third item was probably like a Funko Pop getting signed. And, you know, unfortunately, the pop collectors are getting a little bit gouged here as far as Carl Weathers goes, who you might know as Grief Karga from The Mandalorian or Predator or Rocky. His autograph is going for $80 here, but if you get him on a Funko Pop, he's doing an upcharge of $300 to get a Funko Pop signed by him. So, you know, that's a little crazy. If that were me, I would not be getting a pop signed. I mean, I wouldn't be getting one signed anyway, but you know what I'm saying. All right, Haley, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that.
Also, Big Texas, if you
I found
signed
Waldo.
up for the costume contest,
here's One Punch Man right here.
Report to room 214 at 2:30. You have until 1:30 to sign up for the contest at the official con store located near the entrance. Once again, if you sign up for the costume contest, report to room 214.
Zach's asking if VA is here. I don't know who that is. Cynthia is asking what kind of convention it is. It's it's called a Comicon, but it's really, you know, a pop culture convention is probably a more accurate descriptor. I mean, the comics are really few and far between these days, although these conventions kind of bear that moniker of Comic-Con. It's really more about pop culture at this point. In fact, I've only seen a couple comic books, and there's only a few comic book artists on site, so... oh, okay, Zach. Yeah, there are voice actors, yes. There are voice actors. Not too many, like... This is mostly, like, screen actors, for the most part, but I think the biggest voice actor is Troy Baker, who is the voice of Joel in The Last of Us. So... yeah, there's a couple of them, but mostly screen actors. Luna Row, yes, we are in San Antonio. This is the Big Texas Comic-Con in San Antonio. Here's a nice Pikachu. You know, cosplay or pajamas, I don't know. It's one of them. Maybe both? Who's to say? Who's really to say? Oh, here's Holly Marie Combs of Charmed fame. So she's here signing autographs, doing selfies and stuff. So if you're a Charmed fan, this is a good convention for you. They got 3 of the actresses here, 3 out of the 4 sisters. And I don't see his booth. Oh yeah, and they got Drew Fuller here. He was also on the show. So he was. They did a panel yesterday with all 3 of the sisters and Drew, and yeah, it was pretty good. So if you go to my YouTube, you can check out the whole panel with all 4 of the Charmed actors there. It's a pretty good time. And thank you guys for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Yeah, I met Rose McGowen yesterday. She's not at her booth right now, but she will be back later. Everyone's been really nice. All the guests have been really nice so far. Oh, here's William Daniels from, what is that? Boy Meets World, is that it? I think. Principal there, I think that's it, yeah. So, jeez, yeah. Poor guy. He's looking a little old. Yes, Boy Meets World, yes. So does that look familiar? Maybe I can get a wave. Got a wink, so there you go. Alright, still waiting for Troy Baker to come back. Here's Brent Spinner. He's just got back to his table from Star Trek fame. You know, seemed like a good enough guy. He had a panel on Friday. Supernatural, I don't think, I don't know everybody in the Supernatural cast. Oh, I guess one of those guys is, I think I remember from the panel someone was saying someone was from Supernatural. So, yeah, I think someone's from Supernatural on the Charmed cast, right? I haven't really seen this show, so I don't know.
Attention.
Scream, yeah. Who's that? Rose McGowan's on Scream, right? Pretty sure. And who was it? I forget her name. There was another actress who was from Scream. Forgetting her name, but she was here only on Friday and a little bit of Saturday. So yes, but there are some Scream actresses for sure here. Save the beans. We are in San Antonio for the Big Texas Comicon. That's where we are, San Antonio, Texas. Yes, thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. Stranger Things, yeah, David Harbour was here. He plays Hopper in Stranger Things. Unfortunately, he was only here on Saturday, so yeah, he's not here today, unfortunately. But even so, him and Shamiek from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, they're both behind curtains. Like, you can't actually see them without buying an autograph or anything like that. So even if I were to walk by their booth, I wouldn't be able to show you guys anyway. But yeah, David Harbour was here. Yeah, Felipe, yeah, it's a little bit slow. I mean, Sundays usually are slower of the days for sure. Saturday is the big day always for conventions. But yeah, I mean, I was expecting a little bit more people, but decent turnout regardless. And it's good for the guests. If you're coming here as a fan, it's really good that it's slow because the autograph lines, they're really snappy. So you can get through it, get your stuff signed, and not have to waste your entire day just standing in line, which is always a bummer. So a little bit less money making for the guests here, but if you're just attending, it's really a good thing actually. This is like almost a spiral. I don't know. I think. Let's see. You guys want to see some trinkets? I think you guys have the only comics at this Comicon. I think.
There's 3 of us.
Oh yeah. Alabama asked if there are any nerds here. Probably. I'd say that's a safe bet. Safe bet, for sure. Nikki, have I seen Back to the Future yet? I don't know if that was directed to me, but I've definitely seen it. I've definitely seen some guests from the movies here. I mean, not here, but at conventions in the past. I don't think we have any at this specific convention. This is Big Texas Comic Con in San Antonio, Texas.
We do, man.
Oh, hey, here's a guy giving me a wave. What's up, dude?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I'm having
What's that?
having a great time. My first day at Corpus Christi, Big Texas Comic Con.
Hell yeah. Who did you see?
Yep.
Did you see anyone yet?
Oh yeah, I saw Emily and William and Bonnie.
Nice. Were they nice? Did they drain your pockets?
Huh?
Did they drain your pockets? Yes, they tend to do that. Thanks, man. All right. Here's somebody doing something. Is that? I don't know what that is. Beauty and the Beast, I guess. Yeah. There you go. All right, Cynthia. Yeah, convention in Dallas. Yes, that's the Fan Fest. So run by the same people who do Fan Expo. This is like a smaller convention, Fan Fest. They do that up in Dallas. So that's later this month. Paul Bettany's going to be there. Alyssa Milano is going to be there. I think those are the two headliners. There's going to be all kinds of other guests. But yeah, those are the main ones. Here's Carl Weathers. Maybe we can get a shot of him. We'll see. He's got a mask on, so you can't really see him too much anyway, but this is him. You might know him as Grief Karga from the show, or from Mandalorian, rather. Oops, sorry. So I want to see if Troy Baker's there so I can get you guys a shot of Troy Baker. So Cactus Chris, no, I think that's just his own personal preference to wear a mask. There's no mandate for masks or anything. You know, just taking his health seriously. A lot of strangers you're shaking hands with, getting breathed in on your face, so you know, I don't blame him, I guess. But yeah, it would be nice to see his face for sure. Yeah, none of the guests down here, it looks like.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Elton John.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, dude? Like the costume?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, here's Rose McGowen. I wasn't able to catch her earlier. She's here. Got a couple of fans waiting. Hi there. Thanks, man. Yeah, so she was in the Grindhouse movie. She was in Charmed, of course. All kinds of good stuff there, for sure. So her autograph, I think, is going for like $60, and then you can also get, I think, about the same price for a photo op with her. I met her yesterday, got the photo op, got the autograph. This is in San Antonio at Big Texas Comicon. Yes. So there you go. So this is so right now I'm at Big Texas Comicon right now. Later this month I'll be at the Fan Fest, I think is what it's called. Fan Expo? Fan Fest. Fan Fest. That's in Dallas. Here are my boys from Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. They seem like very nice gentlemen, unlike their characters on the show, which are very scary. Brent Spinner. Forget what his character's called on Star Trek, but there he is. No line. If you were here, you could just go right up to him and hand him your money and get an autograph. Oh, Data. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yep. I know. I'm sorry. Can't say I didn't really watch the show that much, so I would catch it sometimes on reruns, but yeah, I don't know. It's my bad. Oh, man, yeah. I mean, I wish you guys were here. He's got no line. You could have just gone right up to him and said hello. I mean, if you want to check out my YouTube channel, Tales from the Collection, I did record his panel, which was on Friday. He did about an hour talking and taking some questions. So if you're a fan of his, then you can check that out for sure. And Troy Baker's still not there, so I'll have to come back later to try and catch him for you guys. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys checking it out with me. I do these things fairly often. Usually get press passes so they don't give me any trouble about filming typically. So yeah, if you guys like checking out the cosplay, seeing the guests, give me a follow. I'd appreciate it. And hopefully you guys enjoy some of the content. Well, hey, looks like we found Waldo over here. That's nice. Oh man. Thomas says they put spells on stuff over here. I wish. I would take some free spells. There's Boba. Hey, Boba Fett. Boba.
There's a lot of good stuff in there.
Oh, it's very menacing. Love it. Thanks, man. I suppose I could. I'm glad I found Waldo. There you are. All right, I'm taking a picture for these lovely gentlemen here. Here, let me go this way. Oh, watch out. Here we go. Boop. Awesome. There you go. Spider Punk here. It's nice.
Waldo in the multiverse.
Everyone getting their photo ops in. I'm getting in the way here. Joe Bro is asking what convention. This is Big Texas Comicon in San Antonio, Texas. This is the last day of the convention. I guess these are cosplayers. This guy is named Stupid Stick. So there you go. Clauser, I'm not sure if Lace Henriksen is there. No, I don't think so. I haven't seen that name. Does not ring a bell. Could be wrong though. Could be wrong. Plenty of swords here if you guys want to pick up some sharp objects, I guess. Oh, here's a Captain. What is that? Captain Britain? I forget what the name is there. Yep. Can I get a look at your cosplay, ma'am? Yeah. Awesome. Just doing a live stream here. Just want to check it out. It looks nice. Awesome. Can you strike a pose for me? Oh, it's got the glasses, whole thing. Awesome. Love it. Thank you. Yeah, Persona guy here. Oh, I missed him. No, thank you. Appreciate you though. Whoa, you're scary. You're scaring me.
Fire's costume, bro.
What else can we see here? I haven't made it this way, so we'll check this out. This guy's got some figures for sale here. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is Big Texas Comicon in San Antonio. Coolest cosplay I've seen. Well, I think there was a really cool Spider Punk. I've seen a couple of those actually, but there was one in particular that I saw yesterday that was really nice. I like that one. All right. Alan Moth is asking if there is a convention in Houston. So yeah, currently we're in San Antonio, but yes, there is a big convention in Houston called Comic Palooza. That already happened for this year. Feel like that's maybe in June-ish, maybe. I forget exactly when that was, but yeah, there's one in Houston for sure. There's a number of actually big conventions in Texas. So Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. Yeah, I mean, you don't really have to go too far in Texas to find a big convention. Lee's asking if I've been to San Diego Comic-Con. Unfortunately, I have not. I'm actually from Sacramento, so while I'm from California, like Sacramento is pretty far from Los Angeles, so I never actually made it down when I lived there. And it's pretty expensive to go there, especially if you're traveling from out of state, as I am now here in Texas. So I don't know when I'm going to have the opportunity to go, but I would certainly love to go to San Diego Comic-Con. It's like kind of the definitive Comic-Con, isn't it? So it would be really nice to go there for sure. Hey, cool. So this is in San Antonio, Texas, at the Big Texas Comic-Con. Yes. I mean, maybe the way you drive, it's 4 hours from Sac to LA. Here's Zobi. I don't know if you guys have seen these guys. They're pretty good. Got nice pops here. A lot of them signed.
The morning I had the Yuzuka one that's up?
Joe Bro is asking if I've seen any decorative pieces here. And I mean, yeah, I mean, there's definitely like, keychains and stuff. I'm not sure about decals. I've seen stickers for sure, but can't say I'm remembering a decal in particular, anything like that. Jose is asking what part of San Antonio. This is downtown in the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. So it's a pretty big space here for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here, get you guys another peek of Carl Weathers. One of the cooler celebrity guests here, I'd say. This is him at the table with a mask and hat, so you can't really see much, but it is what it is. And he was a nice enough guy. He's got no line, so like you can just kind of go right up to him, fork over some cash, and get an autograph or a photo with him. Whatever you may like. So, yeah, Carl Weathers, cool guy. Yeah. I think maybe my favorite movie of his might be Predator. I'm definitely a Predator kind of guy. Love me some Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, cool seeing him here. Let's see. Now I'm gonna have. It's gonna be a panel upstairs. It's kind of like a big trek to get from here to where the panels are. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go up there and just leave this thing rolling while I walk up there. Unfortunately, like it's down some hallways. On the way over there, there's not a whole lot of good stuff to see. But if you want to stick with me at 2, there's gonna be another panel. Like it's gonna be one of the wrestlers. I don't know what her name is, but I'm going there anyway. But for now, we're going to keep walking around, checking out the cosplay, checking out the booths. We'll see what's up. Take us through your whole journey. All right. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. I'll just keep it going. No harm in that. And then you guys can see the panel with me. And all the panels that have gone on so far, I think I've missed only one so far. They're all on my YouTube. So if you go to Tales from the Collection, you can check it out there. They all run about 45 to an hour long. They've been getting kind of like, different this time around because, of course, there's the SAG strike. So the actors are all on a strike and they can't really talk about the, properties that they used to talk about if they're on strike. you know, honestly, they haven't really been doing a good job of it. They kind of start off talking around it, and then you know, they haven't really successfully avoided the big properties that they've been working on. But they've gotten creative, like the Mandalorian panel yesterday with Emily Swallow and Tate and Carl Weathers. They did like a push-up contest there with some of the audience members there. So like, I don't know, it's getting a little creative on some of these panels because they have to talk around stuff and can't broach all of the issues that they might normally talk about. But I mean, for me, honestly, that's nice. I'm kind of tired of hearing like, what's your favorite character? What's your favorite episode? Like, a lot of these questions are cookie cutter and repetitive. So the fact that there's a strike now and they have to think outside of the box with these panels makes it a little bit more interesting for me. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. Now, no. So Asia. So you might have heard that the Writers Guild is not on strike, but the Screen Actors Guild is actually still on strike. So while the writers are not on strike, the actors are still on strike. Yes. All right. Dylan wants to see some Funko Pops. All right. Yeah. So here's Zobi. This is a good place for Funko Pops for sure. Yes. No. Shamiek did do a panel yesterday. I do have it recorded, and I haven't uploaded yet because I still have to edit the video, all that good stuff. But it will be up on my YouTube like probably tonight. If not, then sometime tomorrow. So check back for the full panel. Yeah, so all of these are like, you know, signed. So let's check some of these guys out.
Thank you.
I don't know if there's prices on any of this stuff, but yeah, there's some pops for whoever wanted to see the pops. Yes, we are in San Antonio at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center, which is downtown San Antonio. There's a Whataburger cosplay, so if you had any doubt we were in Texas, yes, we certainly are. You want to see Samantha Young, huh? Okay, well, she was at our table a moment ago, so maybe she will still be over there. Let's go check it out. I'll see if I can find her for you. Which celebrities are here? Well, we've got Carl Weathers is one of the big ones here today. He's part of like the Mandalorian crew that's here. So we've got him, Emily Swallow, who plays the Armorer, and Tate Fletcher, who plays one of the Mandalorian guys. We've got, if you're into Charmed, there's like 3 of the Charmed sisters. There's Holly Marie Combs, Shannen Doherty, and Rose McGowan. And see also Drew Fuller, who is from Charmed as well. So those 4 guys are here. Troy Baker of The Last of Us, who does the voice acting for Joel on the video game, of course. Shamiek Moore is here. He does Miles Morales in the Spider-Verse movies. Oh, wrestlers, yeah. Someone was asking for Stephanie Young. She's not at our table right now, unfortunately. Well, I can come back later. Wrestlers are over here, and that's where I'm going to go next. It's either, I think it's Trish has the panel at 2. Pretty sure. It's one of these guys. Here's Britt Baker. Here she is with a fan taking a photo. So, Britt Baker and Trish Stratus. So if you guys are interested and you know who those people are, let me know. Yeah, AEW. There. That's something. Sign up for some fans. We have William Daniels from Boy Meets World. He's not at his table at the moment. I've seen a lot of Edge Runners cosplay here.
Oh, we need one of the her. I don't think we talked to her.
Oh, there's Troy Baker of The Last of Us fame. He just got done doing a panel maybe 40 minutes ago or so. So if you want to catch that on YouTube, I'll have that uploaded probably later today, maybe tomorrow. If you go to Tales from the Collection on YouTube, you can find him there. I've seen him at a number of panels at this point. And he always has goes deep, in depth on his questions. He'll take a seed of inspiration from what the audience is asking and just goes his own way with it. So definitely some fun responses from him, I'd say. So yeah, head over to YouTube, check it out. I'm going to be posting all of the panels up there at Tales from the Collection. So check it out. Yeah, Kelsey says she works these shows. Yeah, so if you can't afford to get in here, if you volunteer, it's like a little hack. You can volunteer for a day, just check tickets or something like that, and they'll give you admission for the rest of the days. So it's a nice little hack, save you some money, get to enjoy the convention for free, and then also it's some community service. So it's a good thing that you're doing, right? So yeah, there's a little life hack for you. Volunteer in one of these things, and if you are tasked with assisting a celebrity, doing their line or something like that, or helping move the autographs along, a lot of the times they're going to hook you up with a free autograph too. So if you're lucky enough to get one of those positions, that's also a nice perk. Yeah. UK Now says, hug a Texas fan. They're going through it. Yeah, I don't know if you're referring to the recent laws that have been passed or not, what exactly you're referring to, but, appreciate you. So this is in San Antonio at the Big Texas Comicon. T is asking if furries go there. There's definitely some. I've seen some walking around. Yeah, I'll see if I can find some for you. But I don't know. Yeah, not a ton of furries, but yeah, they definitely exist for sure. They're here. Anime voice actors. There's a couple. This one isn't too heavy on the voice actors. We had a convention here last month in Austin, and that was super heavy on the voice actors. There was just a ton of them there. This one is more focused on the screen actors, so yeah, not a ton of voice actors, I suppose. I like your costume; it's nice. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Gotta keep my eye on the time here. I don't want to be late for the panel. I gotta get in there, set it up a little bit. Also, don't want to leave you guys hanging with nothing fun to watch either. So, balancing act, I suppose. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for the follow. Really appreciate that. Yeah, this is kind of a low-key convention, isn't it? There's plenty of room to walk around, and it's more interesting when there's more people here, variations in the cosplay, all that kind of good stuff. But if you're just attending, it is kind of really nice to just get a low-key convention experience where you don't have to wait in a line just to get an autograph all the time. You can just kind of go walk up and get your autograph and then go and do something else, Alabama asking what I ate for lunch. Haven't eaten lunch yet, actually, but there is a little concession stand over here. They got burgers and chips and stuff, I guess. Yeah, it's nice when the stuff's spaced out. Give yourself a little bit of room to walk around in. Sometimes it can be hard to move when these things are so packed. Watch out. Oop. I got people over here using this wall for photo ops. It's always fun. Here's some cosplay here. Got Jason. Yeah. Go check out the Star Wars guys real quick. Yeah, one time I did dress up for a convention when I was like in high school, which was, I'm not going to tell you how long ago that was, but it was a while ago. I was a white mage from Final Fantasy, like the old school, like NES version of a white mage, so yeah, there's that. Fun fact. Here's some Boba Fett, some Mandalorians, Kylo Ren. Yeah, we're in San Antonio at the big Texas Comicon. Very cool. Hello. Yeah. All right, T explaining the furry culture. All right, thank you for taking us to school on the furries. If you didn't know, maybe it's better that you didn't. I don't know. Oh, got the Spider-Man dinosaur here. Cool. I like that.
Yeah, we haven't taken a picture there.
When? All right, I got a couple minutes, and then I gotta head to the panel. Uh-oh. Don't want to get in here. Awesome. All right. So yeah, in a couple minutes, I'm gonna head over to the panel room. You guys can stick with me if you want to go see a panel, see what that's like. Yeah, a couple more minutes. Let's see what's over in this area. Oh, so they got like video games set up, so you can hang out here, play a video game. It's kind of fun. We'll check it out.
Hey, man. Hey, what's up, man? See you back here after.
It's got consoles set up. PlayStations. Looks like, I think all PlayStations. Some of the like NES classics back there. I think a couple PCs back there too. But mostly PlayStation 5s, which is cool. Got a lot of those going. Yeah, thank you guys for the follow. Appreciate that. Some nice busts here. Those look expensive. Oh, $3,000. Yeah, definitely expensive for sure. Too rich for my blood. But cool. They look cool. Can we see, guys? Oh, look, it's got a tarot reading. That's fun.
Our next panel up at 2 o'clock. 2:14. Legend and Hall of Famer Trish Stratus.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a good time to have a convention, right? Maybe you already have your Halloween costume and you can just kind of like get another extra use out of that thing, right? So yeah, perfect timing for a convention right near Halloween, I'd say. All right, guys, I got 6 minutes to get upstairs to get to this panel. So I'm just gonna leave this on. I'm gonna take you guys with me. not a whole lot of stuff to see in the hallways, but I'll keep answering questions about conventions and panels and getting autographs, meeting the celebrities, all that kind of stuff. Whatever you guys want to know, let me know. I guess this is a Power Ranger guy. Is that him? I don't know. Yeah. It sucks when you miss these things. I mean, especially, and I'm not too far from here, so it sucks when they're in my town and I miss out on these things. But I try and make my way out to these conventions as much as possible. Edward, we are in San Antonio at Big Texas Comicon. Yeah. All right, so Joker is asking who the guests are. Here's a Joker cosplay right here. How coincidental. But guests. All right, Carl Weathers. He's on The Mandalorian, of course, and Rocky, and what else? Predator. So he's one of the big names. David Harbour was here yesterday. He plays Hopper on Stranger Things, of course, and had Violent Night, I think, was his most recent movie. Let's see who else is here. We got Holly Marie Combs, who's on Charmed. We got like all three of the Charmed sisters minus Alyssa Milano. So she's not here, but she will be in Dallas later this month. She's doing a convention up there in Irving, Texas. So I will be at that one. Be getting an autograph from Alyssa Milano later for sure. So Charm Sisters. So Holly Marie Combs, Shannen Doherty, and Rose McGowan. So all three of those ladies are here. I had a comic book that I got signed by Rose McGowan and Holly Marie Combs. And I'm going to get it signed by Alyssa Milano when I see her later this month. So I'm going to get all three of the people who were on the cover of that book in the span of a couple weeks. So I'm happy to get that one completed. It's a really nice wraparound cover. Art's by Greg Horn. So I don't know if you're a comic fan and you know artists, then you'll probably know the name Greg Horn. All right, so we are on our way to a panel right now. We're going to go see one of the wrestlers. If you want to stick around, I'll be live streaming the whole panel, and if you don't catch it, you can head over to Tales from the Collection on YouTube. So you can just find the same username on YouTube. I'm going to post all of the panels there. Like, they're all about 45 minutes to an hour long, so it's too long of a format to be here on TikTok. But perfect for YouTube. So if you're interested in seeing the panels from Big Texas Comicon, you can find them all there. And there's probably about 10 panels in total. And it's going to take me about a day to upload them because I got to do a little bit of editing and it takes forever to render those videos. So I can't upload them immediately, unfortunately, but you guys can watch one with me live if you stick around. Starting in 2 minutes, so we're going to be here just in time. Already got my tripod set up, so it's just a matter of slapping the camera on to the tripod. But unfortunately, I won't be able to talk to you guys because it's going to be in the middle of a Q&A session with the guests, so that would not be welcome, for sure. There's some cosplay here. I think people are just hanging out, waiting for the panel to start in a couple minutes here. Thank you.
Medium.
All right, so this one is with Trish Stratus. I hope you guys like that person, because we're going to be here for the next 45 to an hour watching her talk. Hey. All right. Oh, hey, Tanner. How's it going? I'm about to stream this panel here. I've been walking around the convention floor, but about to have a panel starting in 1 minute with Trish Stratus. She's a AEW wrestler of some kind. Nope. Okay, hold on. Well, let me get this going for you guys. I got another camera here. I gotta get set up for you for the YouTubes. Get that out real quick. Alright, let's see. Alright. She's gonna come out any second now. I gotta get my other phone from the charger so I can record it. I'll be right back. All right, well, thank you for bearing with me on that one. They had like these nice public chargers here, so I had my phone on that. I'm getting some juice for this panel. I'm gonna be recording for the next 2 hours or so. So I wanted to have it all nice and charged up. Yeah, so she is gonna be here any minute. She's scheduled to start 1 minute ago, so Trish Stratus. You guys know who that is? I hope so. So I'm not gonna be able to talk when she gets on here. But I hope you guys enjoy the panel. After the panel, I'll be taking you guys back to the convention floor to check out some of the celebrity guests there, check out the cosplay on the floor, all that kind of good stuff. I have to do some running to get my phone just now. Didn't want to miss it, but it's all good. Yeah, so it's got a couple phones doing this, so I can live stream for you guys on the TikTok, and then also recording at the same time. Got these suckers on like one tripod. It's like an abomination of cell phones right now. It's crazy. But yeah, so far the convention's been pretty fun. I've had a chance to meet a lot of the celebrity guests. I met David Harbour yesterday. I was talking to him. Basically, you know, was asking that next time he comes around to San Antonio, he bring his wife, Lily Allen. I would say I'm definitely more of a fan of his wife than I am of him. Not that I'm not a fan of him, because I am for sure, but Lily Allen and her music, just awesome, top notch. So would love to see her at a convention. But, you know, they don't really do, you know, singers don't really come to these things, really. Like, with the exception of maybe Haley Steinfeld, who was here, but she's also an actor. So, you know, when they cross over, like, they come to these things. But I would love if, you know, more singers and musicians came to these Comicons. Like, they would totally have people wanting to get an autograph and meeting them just as much as any actor, I think. So, yeah. Yeah, I got this hoodie on right now. I'm gonna take that off because it's getting hot in here. But it like just started cooling down here in Texas like 2 days ago. It was like 90 degrees, and then bam, it's 60 degrees now. It's crazy. So right now we are at the panel at the Big Texas Comic-Con. We are waiting for Trish Stratus to come out. She is an AEW wrestler. Seems like a pretty cool person. Saw her greeting fans and being pretty nice. So looking forward to seeing what she has to say. She was due here 4 minutes ago, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully she comes soon for you guys. Normally everyone's been pretty much on time here.
looks like they're getting the stage ready, and the interpreter is up there, so I think we are moments away now from her coming on stage. We're going to be doing sign language, so I don't know. If anyone needs signs, there's going to be someone here interpreting for you, so there you go. It's pretty nice accommodation. All right, but once she comes on, I won't be able to say anything for the next 45 to an hour, so I hope you guys enjoy when she does come out.
Hello, San Antonio! How's everyone doing today? Oh, I need more energy than that. How's everyone doing? All right, I love to see this crowd. So we are going to have an exciting panel today, but first I want to introduce myself. I'm Emily May, and I'm a host and producer for Wrestling and Sports and Entertainment, and I am very excited for our special guest. And just to let you know, we've got 45 minutes with Trish, and so we're going to have a quick discussion, and then we're going to open it up to the fans, and there's a microphone in the middle of the aisle, and so you can, when the time is right, we're going to call you up, and you can ask some questions. So think about that, and we'll have a little bit of fun today. Are you ready? All right, well, I am very, very proud and honored to announce our special guest for today, WWE Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus.
Hey guys, what's up? Hey, you're welcome. Hi guys.
I'm already in San Antonio.
I can see myself. That's gonna be distracting. Okay,
Yeah, don't look there.
I'm gonna go like this. How are we doing today? You stressed out already? All right then.
All right, well,
Okay,
in 30 seconds, we're already losing it. So we have an amazing San Antonio crowd today.
Yes,
And you have started your Bad Girl signing tour. How does that feel to be back in San Antonio?
Want to hear
Connecting
a
to the fans?
cool little backstory? Okay, so I retired in 2006, back in the day. Had my babies, made my businesses, blah blah blah. And Lita, my bestie, former Miss Lita, she was doing autograph signing. She's like, "You gotta do these with me." But I was like, just like in mommy mode and yoga mode, and it just wasn't there, right? So we finally decided, you know what, let's do this. I inducted her into the Hall of Fame. I was 2013, she was 2014. I inducted her to the Hall of Fame. We remember that, right? Yeah. And then we were like, you know what, let's do this. My son was 6 months at the time, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to be ready because I want to leave your baby for the first time. And so we planned a tour with primetime appearances. This is our big booking agency. The first stop, so it's kind of just full circle because my first stop of that tour, getting back on the road and getting out and meeting the fans, was San Antonio. And so to come back now to San Antonio was like a full circle moment because you guys are so amazing. And you guys love wrestling, right? Yeah! And you love Trish Stratus, right? Yeah! So it's great to be back. And honestly, it's so beautiful here. When I came here, I went to the Alamo. I stopped there, and then I was like, there's that river walk. And there's like Legoland. I'm gonna get to bring my kids. It's so family friendly here. It's really great here. So, and you guys have been amazing. So, thank you for welcoming me and coming today as well.
Yeah, amazing. We're gonna shout cheers after every answer. So, besides the river walk and you saw the Alamo and the wrestling fans, what is perhaps one of your favorite things about San Antonio and being here in Texas?
You guys? It's my San Antonio Strut experience. Yes, there's been no shortage of you guys showing up this weekend. And I'm just, it's honestly, and it started back in the day when I retired and that first signing tour. I had been away for so long. I was like, do they care still? Will they come out and see me? You guys came out, and then same thing here. You guys came out to see me, and it's cool because now, and I know it's supposed to come in January. Some of you might have, I was in San Antonio, or there was thank you very much, Royal Rumble and the WrestleCon thing. Supposed to do that, my daughter gets sick, so thank you for understanding. But the cool thing is, she was just gonna leave right that moment, she needed her mama. But the cool thing is like now I got to come back like 6 months later, and then I had all this wrestling that I got to go back and do. So now to get all these stories of everyone who had been watching me for the last 6 months, it's very cool. And the neat thing about these autograph signings is meeting a dad, for example. He's like, oh my God, I grew up watching you, so good to see you. Then he shows me his kid. He's like, and now my kid is watching you. So like to be able to be entertaining still at this point, 20 years later, 23 years later, which is insane since I debuted, is pretty remarkable. And to have these stories and personal connections. And I had someone, that showed me pictures when they took a picture of me in the San Antonio live event, or it's just so cool to have these moments and these connections. And just even in Texas, right? Like everything's sort of drivable, it feels like in Texas, right? So meeting all you guys has been fantastic. So I feel blessed, you guys.
Well, you
might have lost.
You don't want to have it. So you alluded to, again, this big return. It's been a big year for you. And, we were all so excited, and many wrestling fans were surprised that you came back
And stayed.
And
that was part of the document, right?
And you had such an incredible few months. And so what was that decision, that thought process, because I know you have young children, you have a family, to come back to WWE and the wrestling world and get in the ring, and we'll talk about that in a bit.
Well, initially, so Becky and I, we go way back to like, I guess it was maybe 2022, I think it was, and WWE came to Canada. There was some Canadian live events, and they asked me to come and host the events, and I knew Becky was on the show. She was a bad guy at the time. And you were going to have some interaction, so we just kind of started a little Twitter war, a little social media war. People were like really digging it, but and sometimes you do these cons, you do these panels, and you say, oh, who do you want to see me face? I'm like, oh, you gotta go back and face so-and-so. I always heard Sasha Banks, to this day, people like, right? And so because we had that interaction in the 2018 Royal Rumble in that moment, and people were like really like clung onto that, and I do believe that would be something pretty magical. But that's kind of the thing. It was a fantasy match for people, for many people for many years. And I never really heard, oh, I'd love to see you with Becky Lynch. No one really said that to me. And maybe like Lita had heard that because they're sort of like, similar vibe. But when we went at it for that live event and had that sort of Twitter war, people were like, oh, this is good. And she's punny, I'm punny. It kind of worked out. And then it did really well to the house show, to the live event. And then we kind of thought it would be fun if we got together. But at the time I had said, like every time I go back, and really since my retirement, anytime I had gone back, it was about, I had to check a few boxes, right? It's about, is it something different? Will I entertain the fans? Will I have fun? Will I be challenged? And will I do something more for the business? Will I have left a mark and leave something better, for the business? And so this particular time, Becky basically called me up and was like, hey, I'd love to work at your WrestleMania. What do you think? And I was like, So I got my ring, and I was like, let me just make sure I get muscles. So that's the number one thing. Check that box first. It was just supposed to be a little like WrestleMania appearance, and oh, hello, who's coming down the it really just stuck. We, made the storyline, and I kind of said, I'd like to do something different. And different meant I want to do more than just like one and done, which is normally with the Hall of Famers and the veterans come back and they do one and they're gone. But you can only do that if you can go, right? If you can perform. And I always said I don't want to come back and give you like, I'm going to give you 60% Trish Stratus for the love it, I want to give you 100%. So when I made sure that I could like deliver full on, I was like all in. And it just, like I said, the storyline kept extending, and I just said, I want to go back with this guy. I think people were waiting for heel Trish for a long time, and so to bring back heel Trish, that was super fun. Challenging for me as a performer, but I think fun for you guys as well. So that made the difference, and it was just great, enticing storylines, and working with Becky was an absolute dream. She was amazing.
Awesome.
And this match that you had your first at Payback, you had your first steel cage match against Becky Lynch, and this was a historic moment. People are still talking about this match. And what was that moment for you to know that this was going to be, again, you are a trailblazer in women's wrestling, and so to have another moment you can attest to the work that you do for the industry.
That's really cool because, honestly, this run was really special because I got to do a lot of things that I wasn't just, and I say I wasn't able to do last time, or when I did my run, because it was not available. Those opportunities were not available for us as female performers. Everything from a ladder match to a steel cage match to performing in Saudi Arabia to even, believe it or not, there was a moment where when one of our matches, we were by the announcer's table, and I'm like, I never stood on the announcer table before in my whole career. Like, it's just like a little silly thing, but like, it was like, oh, that's what the guys do. You guys can't do that. Leave that for the guys. It was always leave that for the guys. So I was like, I'm getting up on this table right now. And it was really cool to be able to do that, you know, to be able to do these moments and have these moments, and put it as part of my legacy, but also to show women, and you know, it's pretty cool to show women of my age, like to go back and, you know, if you do, you know, the due diligence, and take care of yourself, and do all the things you need to do, you can still, you know, do things at this point in life, at this point in your career. So it stood for a lot of things, but yeah, I was very lucky, and I feel grateful that I got to go back and do all these things that, like, just bucket list stuff, like cage match, amazing. And that's, for me, the way the storyline went, it had to culminate to that moment. It felt like it was apropos. It really made sense that it kind of finished the feud with that, with a bang, so to speak.
And you've also, speaking of like bucket list items, you've also been able to, the last few months, kind of align yourself with, like Zoe Stark. You've been able to kind of help guide her in a direction and kind of help kind of the younger, up-and-coming
With the rubs.
Yeah, exactly. So how does that feel to be able to give back? Because I know during your time in WWE, others helped kind of set the stage for you to break down barriers and break down those doors. And so how does it feel to be back doing the same thing for others?
Well, as I said earlier, checking those boxes, I wanted to make sure, like, obviously, I mean, I don't know if Becky Lynch is the rub, so to speak. She's Becky Lynch, right? Like, she's good. But when I was paired with Zoe, I was very happy because I was able to do that, and she, you know, helped her just like little things. She with her promos and she, you know, the timing of things, and she'd be like, does this shirt look okay? Is this gear okay? Just like the little things, because it all adds up at the end of the day when you're out there. So when I was paired, it really felt good to be able to like give back in that way and have that sort of mentoring role and be able to give her a little bit of what I learned and passed on to her. So, and you know, there was a Charlotte moment when I went back in 2019 to work with her. These passing the torch moments, so to speak, or just being a mentor and put in that position and giving back to the business in that regard means so much for me at this point in my career. Zoe's gonna be in that line of way.
In what way is she going to pay for that?
Well, what am I gonna do?
Well, there's also been a very exciting signee to WWE. I think she just she got out of a beautiful Escalade last night at Fastlane, and Jade Cargill is the new.
What do you think about this?
New person that I'm talking about. So, what does that mean for Trish Stratus?
Oh, that's fantastic. I don't know. Did she say something? Did she say something about me? It's crazy because it's a bit of like a big woman's game right now, right? Like Nia Jax came back, we got Rhea Ripley, Rodriguez is there, right? Okay, that was for Rodriguez, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Right? Nia Jax, and then we have Jade Cargill that came, and you're kind of like, whoa, like, and I was like, do I even fit in here?
Yes, you do. Does she fit in? Does she fit in?
I had some techniques and some tactics that I think I could work up a girl in the ring. But I'm always up for challenge. I honestly I do enjoy working. I love, of course I was a heel this time, but my underdog story, my little coming from behind is kind of my thing. It has been my thing for, you know, many years. So like when I was booked, for example, and this is like, you know, behind the scenes information, but when I was booked with Rodriguez, yeah. Raquel and I just, like, she was super excited, and I was just like, I said to her, I was like, oh, too bad you're not the heel, I'm the baby face, just because, like, that whole, you know, but having me fly around, being thrown around, that's kind of my thing. My body's, I'm used to it. That's, like, you know, being a rag doll for these people, this is what I like to do. I took my smile board out for that, and away we went. No, you can't, don't try that at home, kids. But yeah, so I enjoy. I love selling. I love working for like the bigger girl. I love making things look crazier than maybe other people make it look, kind of thing, right? So I would look forward to something like that. It would be very cool. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Honestly, I have a gig coming up. I judge Canada's Got Talent is one of my gigs. I'm a judge on that, right? And so I had to step away because I have this obligation. I have I want to get my kids in school. That was one thing I want to make sure I was home for September, get my kids in school, right? It's important. Everyone's like, oh, sorry, Mom's at Raw, but good luck. Send me a text, FaceTime later. And so, yes, it was important for me to step away for that, and then Canada's Got Talent coming up. So I stepped away for that. But again, I've been asking people here, like, are you coming back? Do you want to do another run? This is the thing. I'm like, well, it has to be like boxes it has to check. One is creative. What is the creative? What am I going to come back and do? It's going to check these boxes. So I always turn it back to people and go, I mean, I might go back, but who should I face? Tell me. I want to know. So, you're a champion. You want to see a rematch? Charlotte Knight. Rhea Ripley.
Charlotte rematch.
Rhea Ripley. Become champ. Champ. Become a champ. Io, take Io's, whoever. Anyone's go. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's different. Actually, you suggested that to me. That's so funny you said that. I remember thinking that would be so fun. You know, Trish Stratus, Rey Mysterio. Let's go. Let's go. We're about the same size. What's that? I mean, inevitably that would lead to Rhea, so I mean, I guess that works.
Judgment Day is also kind of having they're a little messy right now, so maybe we need to put them into shape
into order.
Yeah.
Or well, these ideas, keep them coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Write them down, send them to creative, like come up with something.
Okay, so we're gonna slowly get a little bit away from wrestling because you mentioned Canada's Got Talent, and I don't know if you watched the U.S. version.
AGT,
the American Got Talent.
I think do we like Got Talent?
Yes.
AGT, there's like the whole.
There's this whole split, right?
Yeah.
Have you learned some new talents while judging? Some new things that we can.
I mean, if I watch closely, I'll be able to open up a beer can with my teeth. I'll be able to throw burning. What does he have? What are they called? When you chainsaws. Burning chainsaws. Chainsaw?
Chainsaw, yeah.
Okay. Like, there's stuff that I'm like, what was your day one like? How did you, like, what made you go, oh my god, you want to try today in the backyard? Like, what? Who does these things? So yeah, it is honestly the funnest job, guys. It is, wrestling's fun, don't get me wrong. It's just easier in the body, this judging thing. Literally, first of all, watching people have their moment, right? Having people know that this is their shot. They've prepared, they're passionate about what they do, they put everything they could into this very moment to put it all on the line, come up on stage and getting goosebumps thinking about it. I've been there, like, and it's funny because when I first got asked to judge, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know why I thought I had to be a singer or like a comedian in order to be this. And I was like, I'm just a wrestler though. But when I saw these people and I saw the parallel in their journeys as a performer to come up and, like I said, put it all on the line, perform for these people, and invoke emotion, and do all these things that make people go, oh my, I want this person, I want more from this person. And then to be a little part of their journey is so fantastic. And I've had the privilege of having these golden buzzer moments, and my golden buzzer actually won it all last season. So that was pretty fantastic. But to watch them go and seeing what they did to the crowd, and man, it's so amazing. So it's like such a gratifying job, and it makes sense. And I'm with Howie Mandel, we know him, right? Howie Mandel. And we know Lily Singh, remember Lily Singh? And I don't know, you guys know Cardinal Official? Do you guys know him? So, you know that song, so dangerous, so danger. Dangerous. Okay, cool. It's mostly in Canada, maybe. But he discovered, you might have heard of Drake. Small name called Rihanna. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so he's done some stuff in that world, so he knows that world. So we all sit together, and it's like a lovely family. We love each other, just all connect really nicely. We all work well as a unit, and we all have our own opinions, which obviously works. And it's just super fun. And it's filmed in Niagara Falls, like just south of where I live, and it's great. So it's like a really fun little job that keeps me excited and part of people's journeys, which is great.
Canada's Got Talent, and who would be on the panel?
Oh, that's a good one. So it's just, are we just finding wrestling's next talent kind of thing?
Sure.
Sure, yeah. Okay, so let's make the panel, guys.
Tough enough, but they have to have, like, a bunch of monkeys and fire.
Okay, but you think, do the people have to bring some sort of wrestling to the table? Yeah, that's the show, right? I'm just gotta talk to the showrunner. What is our pitch? What is our pitch? Okay, so who's on the judging panel? So me, right? Like that?
Number one.
personality. We gotta think personality. We gotta think who would contribute, who's funny, who's witty. Who else? Who?
The Big Red Machine. The Big Red Machine.
Really? Kane. Mick Foley. Mick Foley.
The Hitman. Shawn Michaels.
Women. Shawn Michaels. Okay, hold on. Mick Foley, Trish Stratus. Give me a woman.
She's not talking about right now. She's not
Okay. How about
Michelle McCool.
Michelle McCool? Tori Wilson? Oh my god, there's so many choices. Who's the funniest girl that we heard of? Who's funny? Who's the people that's funny? You know who's, I'll tell you who's good. Ready? Watch this one. Chelsea Green.
Oscar.
Watch this Chelsea Green. She's so
I
funny.
feel like Chelsea Green would just take over the whole panel and get rid of everyone.
Oh, she might, but that's okay. We can have that.
She's like that Simon.
Is that?
She's like Simon Cowell.
She's from Canada. But she won't know because she's kind of dumb. So me, Chelsea Green, are we okay with that? I think Mick Foley for sure. Who's our fourth judge?
Shawn Michaels.
Bianca. Or should we just have Howie Mandel again? Because he's kind of the anchor. No. You gotta find Howie. Okay, we gotta think about that last. We'll
think about it. I don't think about it.
This at the end of the panel, we're gonna. I like that. Mick James fun. You know what? The two of us together, entertaining. Let me just say entertaining.
All right, Tom, let's go to our showrunners.
I'll send the memo. Can you guys write that up? Yeah, write that up and then send it. Cool.
Have her people call my people, and I'll be hosting. So there you go.
Yeah, I love
Get
it.
my glittery suit going.
You're glittering today. Look at this. Is that outfit good or what? Right? The Barbie vibes?
Yeah, I know. I was talking to the Barbie host. Do we want to open it for fan questions? Woo! All right. So very nicely line up right here next to this gentleman right here by the microphone. We're going to open it up. All right. There's enough for everyone. No running. No running.
I'll be here all day. No,
We're going to be here all day and have a good amount of time. So we're going to take our time. Say your name, who you are. And
tell us what you like to do, like on some feet. What's your
astrological sign? And we'll go from there. We'll have some fun. Here you go. First question.
Hello. Good. That's a good way to start.
I'm Bernard with Cosplay.
Hello.
Before you retired, what was your favorite match in your career?
So that doesn't include my retirement match then, right? Because I was before retirement, you said? Okay. Probably, I would say Mickey James and I, WrestleMania 22. Yeah, that was like such a great, I love that one, right? Like the storylines, and it's one of those things where like, you know, storylines, especially for women, just and just storylines in general, wrestling, they just don't go on and on. They just kind of stop and start and forget and stop. And so yeah, Mickey and I were really proud that we had that storyline. We used to say hashtag longest rivalry ever, but I think maybe me and Becky might have that now, actually. Yeah, love working with her, love our crowd reaction at WrestleMania 22, the fact that the crowd was like wanting that so badly. Amazing. It was really fun working with her. She's obviously amazing. So yeah, that's the one.
That was great.
Thank you.
You have to be careful though on the America's Got Wrestling Got
Wrestling Got
panel. You have to be careful.
WGT, you mean? Yeah, what?
You have to be careful.
We might fight each other.
Judges.
No, we love each other now. She's so obsessed with me that it's okay.
I mean,
she's mad. Are you guys obsessed with me?
I think so.
Cool.
Next question.
Hi, my name is Alex. I enjoyed watching you from a little kid, and it's just something that me and my dad bonded when we were growing up. And
those stories I love. You know what I mean? When I hear that, that means so much to me. When it's like that moment of like, this is why me and my family might be watched, or my grandmother, or like whatever it is. I love those stories, so thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. And now, I know you probably get a lot of wrestling questions, and the really thing I wanted to ask you on my mind, what is your favorite food?
Oh, that is very nice. Okay, let's go inside the box a little bit. I like that. Okay, are we talking like on a cheat day, or like what kind of, like what are we doing everyday food? Like what about?
All day long.
Okay, so I'm a burger and fries girl, like all day long. Like, you know, yeah. And I like a bacon burger. I like to put bacon. Is that a Canadian thing? Bacon on a burger? No, that's just making sure. Yes. What's that?
Whataburger number 5.
That's right, exactly.
Wait, are you a Whataburger or In-N-Out fan?
Oh, I'm sorry, so Whataburger I've never had in my life. Yeah, so what? Whataburger, huh? So tell me, is this a big thing? Tell me about this.
Burger chain in Texas.
Okay.
Get the patty melts.
Okay, so I'm gonna Uber Eats it later, or should I go there?
I'm gonna try any out.
Whataburger number 5.
Texas too?
Yes.
Yeah, it's huh? I've heard of this, Whataburger, but it's like that W sign, right? Yeah. I've seen it. Wonder Woman. Yeah. I sort of like Wonder Woman as well. I will maybe do that later this evening. So thank you for the recommendation. I love that. Okay.
Hello, my name is Robert. So,
Hello.
I actually just have Whataburger right over here.
What did you say? You had a Whataburger?
Yeah.
What? Which combo?
The number 5 with bacon.
You were so like, when I saw you, I was like, we were like totally the same person.
Who's your Mount Rushmore of like wrestlers, like all time?
I can't put myself in it? Okay, I got you. Oh my gosh, okay. So, let's go with, I'm gonna put The Rock on there. Okay, I can't be on This is a tough question. And sometimes my answers change because I have like, it's like something like just in a match or something. Okay, so I'm gonna say The Rock. I'm gonna put Stone Cold Steve Austin on there. Yeah. I'm going to put Electric Blaze on there. And I'm gonna put Lita on there.
We got the crowd approval on that one.
Hello, Trish. The question I want to ask, like, I know you already said WrestleMania 22, but the one thing I want to ask, like, what was going through your thoughts, like, when you were stepping into the ring with Mickie James, fighting for the women's champion? Like, what was the stakes on that?
For that match?
Yes,
Oh, well, see, that was cool because Mickie James won her championship for the first time ever in her career, right? For the WWE Women's Championship. So it was a very special, a pivotal moment for her. And like I said, even though, you know, not to say she was like a generational, like younger than me, and like what I'm doing now, like it was always Stark or something, but I knew that like I was giving her that moment, you know, and so to be a part of that was very special. But the fans, we just knew that like they were ready for it. It's just like when Becky and I had this cage match. We've told the story, we've taken you on a journey, you guys are invested in it, and the ebbs and the flows of this whole story arc, we come to this moment that we knew it was culminating to, and we knew fans were right there for it. So lots at stake, a lot of eyeballs and a lot of pressure, knowing that this was the moment for that feud, for that storyline. And I mean, I like to think we delivered. I'm just saying. No, it was time for her to win. It was definitely time for her to win. It was the right call. You know what I mean? In the moment, it was, and she won her championship for the first time. So to be a part of her moment as well means a lot to me. You know, it was great. Yeah.
She's honestly, that was a great match right there.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And can we perhaps maybe have, is there some possibility of future matches?
With Mickie James? Or just, I would love that. Wouldn't that be so cool? So, I'll tell you guys a story. So, sorry, I'll get you in a minute. Unless this might be your, I'm going to be your remind me, this is your thing. Mickie James and I faced off once again at the Royal Rumble. You guys remember that?
Yes!
And I'm trying to get backstory on that is that they put together the match. I'm just saying more than that, you know what I mean? And we weren't even interacting. She was earlier, I was number 30, and we looked at the landscape of the match, and we weren't even in the ring at the same time. So we went, and we were like, yo, Trish Stratus and Mickie need to face, like, we need to have that moment. And somebody there said, what moment is that? And we're like Mickie James, Trish Stratus, you know, like, because when we come together, people will be like, oh, wow, you know, like, but really? We're like, yeah, I think so. But then made us go, like, I mean, were we I think so. It was a long time ago, but he didn't get it, so maybe you guys will. So we fought for it. We thought, yes, I think as a wrestling fan, we know that this is a cool moment. So then, of course, the moment happened, it got rejigged, so just rejigged match. And we ended up having that pivotal moment where we faced off, and the crowd was like, hell yeah, this moment's happening. But you didn't know I was like, oh man. And you can see this if you watch that match closely, if you watch that moment, you see Mick and I just kind of looking at her like, they're into this is so cool. But it was so cool because, you know, people you guys remember, you guys were there, you guys were invested in that journey, and even though, you know, it was so many years before that, but you know it, right? And that's the great thing about wrestling fans is like, we're wrestling fans for life. We are invested, we are loyal, and so to have these callbacks, was really cool. So that moment was really very special. We've talked about that, and then we ended up working at Evolution as well. But we've talked about that, like if we could come back at this point too, because we're both still doing it from our era where the Evolution is still doing it, you know. So to be able to come, you know, and maybe interact again, who knows? You know, I would love that for her to come back in WWE, have just like a better send off for me. I think would be really great. If it doesn't involve me, I don't. Even if it involved me, it'd be great. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of hers. Love her. She's very good. So it would be cool. I would like that.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome to San Antonio.
Thank you.
Well, this is my first time meeting you. I'm a little nervous, but I kind of have two quick questions. A little favor. My favor is if I was a new wrestler to the WWE and I go with a name Phantom Thief wrestler and you were scheduled to fight me, how would you intimidate me in the ring?
What was your name?
Oh, Phantom Thief wrestler. That would be my wrestler.
Say it again?
Phantom Thief wrestler.
Phantom Thief?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Phantom Thief. First of all, what kind of a name is that?
It's my special name. I'm gonna steal your heart.
Well, unlucky for you is I'm a cold-hearted bitch and I ain't got no heart.
Between 07 and 22 and against Beth Assembly?
Yes.
And how was that? Like, was it like 2000?
Did you see it or you just read about it?
Huh?
Did you see it or you?
I read about it.
You've never seen that moment?
No, I don't watch a lot of wrestling.
Oh, it's the John Cena, because John Cena was in it, you can see.
Okay. Well, I'll be sure to watch some scenes on YouTube about it.
You need to watch it. Did you guys remember that scene?
Yeah. I have to watch. I might go to the one in October 20th because he's gonna be
Oh
there.
yeah, you have to be there. Yeah, John Cena's doing a run right now, like with these legends, like me, like John Cena. When we come back, you need to see that. So you need to get it because it's like this is rare for him to be doing the run that he's doing. Is super special.
I'll watch a lot of clips.
Yeah, go watch it. So 2008, it was 2008. I got the call and they're like, hey, it was in Toronto, and they always call me in Toronto, right? They're like, would you come? And there was a phase where I just was not available, not interested. Not that I wasn't interested. I mean, maybe I wasn't interested, depending on the storyline. That has happened before. But you know, sometimes I wasn't available. I was traveling, I was doing things, I was working, whatever it was. They called me this one particular time and proposed it to me, and I was like, ooh, that's really cool. So I hadn't been even heard from since like my retirement, 2006, gone, right? Gone. And so they said, you'd be the surprise of John Cena's. And so it's a main event. I'm tagging with John Cena. I'm facing off against Beth Phoenix, amazing. Santino Marella is amazing, right? He's so funny, right? And he's amazing as well. And so yeah, so I would just like check the box.
It also mentioned Big Show. I'll make sure to watch that too, Big Show.
What's that?
It mentioned Big Show also, but then I got another match.
Oh, that I came back for Big Show?
Or something like that, yeah. He's defeated Big Show and they defeated
I think maybe they were just saying since I saw the show, it was a Big Show.
Okay, my second question is,
anyway, it was before me. Let me finish my story.
Yeah, my second question is, whenever you're not wrestling and you have like a free day, day off to relax, do you ever like watch TV or any personal matches in the past, and you see some of your friends like, oh yeah, that's my girl, go get him, I'm rooting for you, something like that.
Oh, all the time.
Or you watch yourself like, hey, that's me.
Watch back on your off days.
I studied myself very closely, which is why I was able to come back and be really good, because I've been studying myself for years. Not true. So yeah, as I said, I'm a busy mom, I work, I have businesses I run, I'm very busy. As I said for a while, I never have off days, actually, ever. But I always keep up with her saying, thank you, social media is great, right? It gives you the right amount of snippets, you get the grasp of everything. But I love seeing when like some of my girls are in like these pivotal moments, and particularly when the girls were like the four horsewomen were coming up and they were starting to have these really integral matches that really made, you know, that were just the turning point, right, for women. So yeah, I always keep my finger on the pulse for sure, and it's great to see when my girls do it.
So y'all be sure to watch some more wrestling clips on YouTube, and if I ever meet John Cena, I'll tell him you said hi.
Please tell him.
I will. Thank you.
From one go to another.
Next question.
Hello.
Nice to finally, like, well, we had a photo op, but nice to finally officially meet you.
Yeah, nice to see you.
But I just have one question. You keep bringing up family, and with your recent runs at WWE, especially your most recent run, like, what's it been like experience to finally be able to like, see you? Do they care? Do they not care? Like, still big or anything like that? I'm curious.
Well, like so Max he just turned 10 2 weeks ago, and Maddie's going to be 7 in January. So just set the stage on my kids. So they were excited, and I would say only about maybe 2 years ago, they understood what I did, right? So Max in particular came to one day, and he goes, something happened in school today. I was like, oh, what happened? He goes, they Googled me. Which meant they then discovered that I was his mom, right? So, so the cat was out of the bag, because I kind of made a point of like, sort of like quietly picking up. I mean, I know I have this hair that kind of gives me away at times, you know, but no one really, I don't talk about what I do. They're like, what are you doing? Like, I'm in the yoga fitness business, you know. Yeah, no, I didn't. It's like, if they know, they know, or if they need to know, fine, but you don't really need to know, you know? So Max started to get, like, people, like, he would have people stop him in the hallways, just like, you're a wrestler, or even Has Got Talent. When that happened, that started to air, people started to get, like, is your mom a judge that Has Got Talent? So they kind of got it, and it was kind of cool that they got attention from it, for sure. My daughter, basically, one of the conclusions of this last run was, I don't like when you're mean. So I was like, don't watch my shit then. I'll watch Lippy or whatever his name is. So I healed out on her as well. I just like to keep your character on. Does that answer your question? Cool.
I don't know if I would want you to pick up my kids at school. Like, I feel like
but I can shift, like I can be like mom mode if you need me to.
Alright, so we have about 5 minutes or so, we're gonna, I want to get everyone's question. So I know this is we'll go a little bit longer,
okay.
But we just have to make sure that the questions are rapid fire.
Quick,
So
well, it's me. It's probably me with my babbling, sorry.
No, then you'll answer. And so, next question.
Hi there, my name's Paul. Glad to meet you.
Hi, Paul.
Can I just ask one? Which female do you hope gets in the Hall of Fame this year?
Oh God, Victoria.
Victoria.
Oh my gosh, she so deserves it. She's contributed so much to this business, and I just cannot believe she's not in it already, to be honest. Yes.
And second question, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
I mean, anything with peanut butter in it. You know, I love peanut butter in it.
Thank you, Trish.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Next question.
Hey, Trish, so my question is, what other finishers would you want to do in the future? Because you did really keep Victoria's finisher with the Eddie Lynch match. So what other finishers would you want to do?
Oh, that's a good question. I was thinking about doing the bowling round. What do you think? That'd be cool, right? Or maybe I'll steal my bestie's moonsault.
Or you can do Mickey James finisher, maybe.
What's that?
Mickey James finisher?
Next.
I mean, all our finishes are dry for me anyway. The big kick, chicken, hello. Hi, does anyone see the similarity there, guys? Thank you.
Thank you. Next question.
Well, it's no secret who I am.
No, it's no secret at all.
I'm the talent.
Yes.
I'm Karen. I just wanted to ask Trish, number one, when can you be on my podcast? And number two, will we ever see Trish Stratus in another wrestling company?
Oh, okay. Number one, call my people. Number two, probably not. I did not hear what you said. There's some firsts.
Yeah, so like you did still cage match first time for you. What are some other firsts?
And I did everything I've ever wanted to do my whole entire life. So I want to go skydiving. But that doesn't involve, I mean, can we do this? The first ever skydiving match. Maybe a Wrestling's Got Talent, there'll be one of those matches of like,
we're going offside, we're not judging.
My second one was in like that start of the rush for Jeff Hardy. How was that?
oh, that was so cool, and it was too bad that it was cut short because we had this little cute storyline going, and I think people were kind of digging it. And then it got cut short, like you said, it was my fault. I got injured, I broke my ankle. Weak bones, more calcium. And so, yeah, I don't know, it could have been really good. I think it would have been a really good pairing, and I would have loved to have, like, you know, kind of started to get in the ring and do some of his moves, and like, I've always liked that, like, aspect where, yeah, and like, even with Chris Jericho, like, it's funny because Chris Jericho and we had wanted to be a pairing together, and actually, Vince, last minute, was like, okay, so like, for months, we did the storyline, Jericho and Trish, and, you know, then we finally, with Trish, see what I did there? Trish Stripper. And we finally got to WrestleMania. We're like, this is the moment we're finally going to, you know, unite. The fans are so behind it. We're so excited because we want to do stuff like that people hadn't seen yet, like girl guy energy. That basically like we're a tag team, but not like in a ballet role. It's like we're the same. And I'll do your moves, you do my moves, that kind of thing. And then Vince came to us on WrestleMania night. He's like, okay, so for tonight, just a little change. So you're going to turn heel and go with him. And I was like, what? But and then okay, cool. And that was into that. So, but it was, Vince, he knows, this is the beginning of heel Trish, and he knew it, he saw it, and it was the best decision ever to turn on Chris Jericho. And then we got to feud with each other, which was cool. So, did I answer your question? Yes. I am a battler, ladies and gentlemen.
Great question. All right, we're going to speed round. Speed round. Next question.
Hi, my name is Tootie, aka But my little sister really loves you. Her birthday party was you and Maria were playing.
Oh, I love that.
Really wanted me to ask you if you and Maria were friends in real life.
So number one, I need a picture of that party. Well, I put on social. I need to see it. Tag me. I want to see that. It's adorable. Yeah, that's so cute. I've been to themed birthday parties. I don't know if you guys saw my Apple-themed birthday party recently. Very cool, right? When your kid's like, I want an Apple-themed birthday. I'm like, an apple? Like an apple? He's like, no, like Apple products. I'm like, okay, let me think about this one. But it turned out really good, actually. So yes, I met her actually in the Canadian shows. She was a part of it, and we teamed up against Becky, ironically. I helped her, came to her aid, and she's great. She's hungry. And I remember at that point, they had nothing for her. She's like, it's so frustrating, you know, like it's like they don't know what to do with me. We're gonna do this thing, but then you know, everyone I think goes through this thing, and then you find that like whether it's creatively or whether it naturally or organically happens. It's really cool to see when that thing hits, whether it's a development from creative or organically. It's very cool. So to see her in the position that she's in now, the way they're booking her, and just to see her do her thing and come into her own has been really awesome to watch. She's fantastic. Who is it, Nolan? Lola. Hi, Lola. Trish Stratus here. Thanks, honey.
Hello, Miss Trish.
Hi.
First, I want to say thank you, Trish.
You're welcome.
Secondly, I wanted to ask, who's your favorite match producer, and if you would ever get into that?
Oh, Vic Finley, absolutely. He obviously was so pivotal in the Trish Stratus, green Trish Stratus to not so green Trish Stratus, you know? He saw that little something in me, and he really brought it out of me. He was like, I was like, I don't know, I don't want to do cat fights. Like, I don't want to just like slap and pull hair, and I want to, and I chop and punch. He's like, let's do it. And the thing is at the time, I was like, no one's going to notice because no one's paying attention to the women's matches actually, unfortunately, at the time. But, but it was almost like and I mean, from management, we almost like did it under the radar. You know what I mean? We kind of did it like, let's just go there and have these matches that are not those typical female matches. And he allowed us to do that. He helped us, and he was just so good with the women at that time and putting together the stuff and bringing stuff out of people, keeping everything very individual between each girl, which is important. You know, like the one thing that's kind of maybe lost these days. There was some, you know, preserving the integrity of individuality, because Lita did the tilt-a-whirl. Most people that do tilt-a-whirl is a pretty basic move, but let's keep it for Lita. Just her will do it. It's part of her moveset. You know, like just when you play a video game, they have their moveset, right? So now it's like everybody does everybody's moves. Like super kicks to me these days, super kicks are like a clothesline today. It's just like there's like 17 super kicks in one show, right? You know? Like he was really good about preserving the integrity of like the movements we did and the characters and things like that. But he's amazing, and many times the last time I came back, I really wanted to work with him. I worked with Pete Williams from TNA Impact, and he was pretty awesome as well. So it was great to work with him. But Fit Finley for sure. he's my boy. Hi. Who was that? Oh yeah? That was like on Friday. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I did San Antonio Living and Daytime on Friday. I came into media, which all of you guys saw, right? Thank you for watching. I'm not sure if you guys did, but that's very cool. Opponent. Well, it's so hard. It's so hard for me to give one person. I'm going to give a multiple person answer. Really, I mean, obviously, Lena and I have the legacy of having, you know, the running parallel career to, like, from beginning to end, just having that sort of rivalry that never ended. You know what I mean? No matter when we got into ring, whether on the same side or opposite sides, it was pretty magical. Mickey James and I obviously got to tell those stories we got to tell. Victoria and I, for me, it was a real, I think the matches we did allowed the women's stuff to really turn the corner. It was kind of like, we're like, okay, we're doing good, women are having matches, and then we got hardcore, and we just did stuff that we hadn't seen, especially in that era. So we kind of turned the corner with her matches, so I love that. Jazz, for me, like, I'm just gonna name everybody, I'm sorry, but like, everyone sort of had their thing, right? Like, Jazz, it was a great underdog story, but she really made me have to really step up my game because she beat the crap out of me. But, you know, she was just so strong and so amazing in the ring. It was like I had to bring my game up to her level. And I'm going to say Molly Holly is, she was the one who really saw a lot in me as well, and she was very giving. She was like, oh, they're not going to, this is cool. They're not going to expect this from someone like you because there is that stereotype about what Trish Stratus could do in the ring. And so she encouraged me to try a lot of things that people, like, she's like, I know you could do a Frankenstein or something like that. She knew that I was physically capable of doing it. She's like, do it, you should do it. And she wouldn't do it, like, take it, you know what I mean, from me, so that helped. So there, I kind of answered your question, but in a long-winded, babbly way that I do.
I love it.
I cannot see, I don't have my glasses on. I'm very blind.
Over time, but I want to make sure that this little one gets a question.
Oh, here we go. Hello.
Skeleton.
I like your hair.
What's your question, sweetie?
Us and the kids really love you. We want to say thank you. Thank you, Trish.
Aw, thank you so much.
Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish.
Thank you guys. This has been so special. Coming back, love these autograph signings, love these panels a bit more, to have these moments and really interact, like getting to know you guys, and you guys getting to know me a little bit more is great. Let's continue at the table. I'm obviously here for the rest of the day. We have photo ops now, I should leave, right? And then after that, I'll be back at the table, so around 2:45, like 3:30. I'll be back at the table till the show closes. Come see me. Let's. If you didn't get your question, come bring it to me. Let's do it. All right, thanks you guys. Love you guys. Thank you, Antonio.
Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish.
I'm just going to set up for the next panel here, but then I'm going to take you guys back out to the convention floor in just a moment. We can check out some of the cosplay, check out some of the vendors, some of the guests, and yeah, should be good. Right here? Cool. Cool. All right, so yeah, next we're doing a Terrifier panel, but if you want to catch that, you can just check out the YouTube Tales from the Collection. Yeah, I'm gonna be uploading all that stuff up there. Let me get you guys into this gimbal so I can take you around with me. Just a little bit of a ways to the convention floor. They got these panels set up here. Just doing some photo ops.
Thank you. Do we want to look at it? Like,
Cool. All right. I'm going to take you guys to the floor and check out some cosplays and stuff. Oh, look. Oh, I guess they're going to be... Are they doing the cosplay contest next? Well, that's at 4. But yeah, look out. Check this out. A lot of cosplay out here. You guys lined up for the contest already?
Yeah, this is pre-judging.
Pre-judging,
Yeah.
okay, got it.
The actual contest is at 4.
Okay, cool, thanks. That explains it. Alright, yeah, they're gonna be doing a cosplay contest here in like another hour or so. So, I don't know, let me just walk down here. I got everyone lined up. Oh, how's it going?
But I like when people like, and I used to forget to take my glasses off all the time.
Guys down here. Deadpool, Captain America. What's up? Hey, dude. Howdy. Oh, dang. Spider-Man, Thor. Nice. This one's nice. Oh, like the Carnage. Hello, how are you?
I exist because I'm a farmer.
Very good. Good luck on the contest.
Make sure to be good. Do get
Okay, I will. I will do that. For sure. Joker, Harley Quinn. You guys are getting a sneak peek before the cosplay contest, so you can see exactly what they look like here. Oops. Oh, the Whataburger. Nice. Hello. Oh, Mando. Nice. One Punch Man. Hello. Whoa. You look scary. Whoa. I like your costume. Alright. Got Waldo here. Oh, this looks like an aerial. Alright, we'll be back. Oh, here's Elton John. We'll be back. Oh, here's Ahsoka. So many costumes. Gotta show them all. But they're gonna be doing the actual cosplay contest. I think 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock, so it's about an hour away still. So we're gonna head back to the convention floor. It's a little bit of a walk, but not too far. Take you guys down there so you can see what's going on. If you wanted to see the Terrifier panel that they're doing right now, just head over to the YouTube. It's gonna be over there a day or two, maybe. Probably tomorrow. I forget what that one is from. Anime of some kind. Yeah, no Warriors costumes. Warriors, come out and play. That's a good movie. Oops. Everyone's going over there for the pre-judging. Make the cosplay contest go a little bit smoother. I'm gonna try and walk a little faster for you guys and get us down there. There's a nice window showing you the convention floor. Let me give you a peek here. This is kind of a bird's eye view of the convention here. Big Texas Comic-Con. So, you know, not the busiest thing ever. So, but I don't know. We're gonna get down there. We're gonna see which guests are here, and if there's more cosplay to check out, we'll find it. Here's some guys. Nice. We're walking. Cool. Let me move this up a little bit. Cool. Alright, I gotta make my way to the convention floor here. Oh, cool Jubilee. It's nice. Hey, dude, can I get through here?
Media?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
Over here.
This one?
Those are locked.
All right. All right. Took a little shortcut, and now we're back on the floor. Got Kylo Ren here, getting ready to kick some ass. Hey, look at this guy. Coming to Comic-Con, taking home a big ass succulent. That's what's up.
Robert Plant?
Yes.
They're getting ready to do some fighting here. Let's see. She's in the cell.
8, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you ever wanted to learn how to be a Jedi, this is where you do it. Got some volunteers here, some younglings, if you will, Padawans perhaps. Very cool. All right. Let's go see what we can see, guys. So we are at Big Texas Comic-Con. This is the third day of a 3-day convention. You know, at these things, they always have a big vendor area where you can get art prints, handmade trinkets, keychains, custom dice, 3D printed knickknacks, all kinds of stuff. So that's where we're at right now. You know, collectibles too, like Funko Pops and comics, of course. Other things of that nature. Good place to scope out the cosplay. A lot of the cosplayers right now are getting their costumes checked out for prejudging for the cosplay contest. All right, Alabama is asking, do I think Disney did right by taking over the Star Wars franchise? No. I mean, I'm definitely like an original trilogy kind of guy. So I definitely liked it under George Lucas more, although like even the prequels, like not really my thing. So yeah, I think after Return of the Jedi, it just went downhill. Although I should say, you know, like some of the shows I'm liking, like The Mandalorian and Ahsoka. I like the shows like a lot better than the movies. Like, so yeah, I don't know. I guess a mixed bag. It's not all bad. Let me see. Where in Texas is this? This is in San Antonio. This is at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. We are here for Big Texas Comicon. Yeah, Jerry, Terrifier cast is here right now. They're doing a panel right now. I am obviously not there, but I am recording it. I got a camera set up. The whole panel is being recorded. If you catch me on YouTube, Tales from the Collection, you can find me there, and I will be posting the panel there as well as like all the other panels. So just give me like a day or two to upload those things. I gotta edit them, render them, take some time. So give me a sec, and I'll get those things uploaded for you for sure. No, okay, thanks. So let's see. So we got Frank Grillo. Yep, made it. So. Here's Drew Fuller from Charmed. Hey there.
I think they're not letting media take pictures.
Oh, for Drew? Okay. And here's Holly Marie Combs over here. So if you're a Charmed fan, there she is, doing photo ops and autograph signings. It's Tate Fletcher from Mandalorian with two Mando and a Boba. Whoa! Emily Swallow, she plays the armorer. So that's pretty cool. Oh, this guy. David Howard Thornton. Jerry, you're saying you know him? That's cool. Stephanie Young, voice actress, right here. In between Captain America and this cat girl. Kelly, I am in San Antonio for Big Texas Comicon. That's Carl Weathers' booth. Looks like he's gone for the moment. Let's see. Amy's asking if they have Paw Patrol, like those Croc Charms. Is that what you're asking? You know, I don't know if they got any of the voice actors. Maybe. I don't know who does the voices. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, yeah, I don't know if they had Paw Patrol there. Maybe. Who knows? There's gotta be a Selena. Yep. It's a big Texas Comic-Con here in San Antonio, Texas. All right, I'll check if they have any Paw Patrol for you. I'm swinging back around here. Yeah, looks like stickers. I think they're all stickers. That's what they got going on in these bins here. I have no idea. Well, I'll show you what they got. Some various stickers, decals. Oh, God. Various anime stickers. If you've got a car and you need to put your favorite waifu on there, then I guess this is the place to go. Let's get centered here. Alright, now we've got some of the professional cosplayers over here. Christina Faye. This is a model, cosplayer, Twitch streamer. Some other ladies here. I don't think I've actually been to this side all day. Let me see.
Join the foot, join the foot. 18 and over, join the foot.
Hey, Mason. Where are the Minecraft streamers? Well, if there are any, I'd imagine they're over there. There's an R2D2. I feel like he could stream a Minecraft. Nice Ellie. Like her cosplay, Ellie? It's good. Even the dogs dress up here. Yeah, there's some pretty nice looking cosplay here, huh? Camera's being a little wonky for me. I'm trying to keep you guys centered here. Yeah, you know, like as far as floor space goes, the convention's, you know, pretty decently sized. It's Yeah, it's decent, but yeah, like you said, there's attendance is low for sure. But it's a Sunday, which is kind of always the case. Sundays are always a slower day. But yeah, I'm somewhat surprised by the turnout. I think part of it has to do with the fact that we've had some really big cons here in between San Antonio, Austin, Houston, and Dallas. Texas gets a lot of conventions, and we've had some pretty high-profile names coming, and I imagine that some people just don't have the expendable income to be coming to so many conventions. Like, the market is a little bit saturated. I think that's kind of my opinion. Plus, economy could be better. Here's Tate Fletcher from The Mandalorian. So I don't know. I think that's all contributing factors. Hard to say exactly what's up. Here's this guy from Better Call Saul. Everyone's just walking around, checking shit out, I guess. Yeah, it is 3:15. There's a couple hours left of the show, so it is kind of getting toward the end of the day too, I suppose. All that's a contributing factor for sure. And for everybody who's stuck with me for a while, appreciate you guys. All right. If you could please give me a follow, that would be great. Thank you so much, Merc. Appreciate you. I do these conventions fairly often. We've got a lot of them in Texas, as I was saying, and I go to all the big ones at the very least. Chaos, we are in San Antonio for the Big Texas Comicon.
Can you take this? Don't give me candy. Yes.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, if Troy Baker was here at his table, I'd go hang out over there for a sec.
Yeah, but what's the point of that, right? You know, comments on it. You shouldn't be ashamed.
Frank Grillo, another celebrity, so I don't know, maybe the celebrities are all headed home for the day, I don't know. Brett Spinner here, Data from Star Trek. He's here. Yep. Yeah, not a ton of guests left at this point. Bubba, this is at San Antonio for the Big Texas Comicon. Oh, hey, I know this guy. What's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going?
Brian Calloway.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Who are you here for, dude?
I'm here for JSA.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Typical.
I came to get some things authenticated.
All right. They got a line right now?
No, but they're a little bit backlogged on, checking stuff out.
Cool. Yeah, a lot of the guests are gone, I think, at this point for the most part.
I think they're packing up and leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've seen a couple of them walking this way. Just walking through the middle of the crowd, so.
Yeah. I heard Shamiek Moore was Didn't come in till like 1 o'clock today.
Oh, bummer. Well, he was under the weather. Like
sick.
Yeah, because during his panel, he was like coughing and runny nose and a bunch of stuff. So
got it.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Excellent.
Yep. I'm just doing this live stream, killing some
All
time.
right.
So
Well, hello, everybody on the live. Check
Yep.
out Autograph Alliance.
Hell yeah. Cool. Thanks, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, that's Brian, Autograph Alliance. Good guy. If you want some autographs, go to him. He's got the authentic ones. Does a lot of street graphing. Goes out to meet celebrities at venues, at airports, that kind of stuff.
I know.
How's it going?
How are you guys?
Good. Like your plant shop. Have you guys discovered is there like a synergy between comic collectors and plant lovers?
Everybody. It's either
Yeah.
they're really, really good at it or not so good at all.
Mm.
But he runs actually this.
Oh, okay.
thing, so he's
Yeah. Business been pretty good here?
Actually, it was. It's been phenomenal. Yesterday
Oh, yeah.
was fantastic. Today's a little pretty good.
Uh-huh.
We've held our own.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little slower today, huh?
Yesterday
Yeah.
was killer.
Oh, that's awesome.
Friday was fair too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely saw a couple people walk around with some plants, so that's cool.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
We sold quite a bit.
Yeah?
Then we brought 5 booths and stuck it in 2.
Oh, wow.
So we've done well.
You originally reserved 5 booths and they only give you 2, is what you're saying?
No.
Oh.
We brought enough to fill.
Oh, I see.
We brought enough product to
okay.
fill 5 booths.
Yeah. Got it.
All this is empty now.
Yeah, you got some interesting looking succulents. I don't know what that weird bulbous guy is over there, but that's
check it out. These are
interesting.
very rare, amazing succulents that are.
Yeah.
All these are grafts.
I would say
Some of these grafts. They're 2 cactus in 1. You can
Yeah,
see how,
Yeah, what is that critter right there?
This guy's like a boar.
It's from Africa, Asia type area where they were.
And you can see how they're
naturally grow.
unusual they are. That's a $135 plant.
Man. You guys must have the peyote hiding under here. Is that somewhere?
We have a brother of it,
Yeah.
which is right there.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah.
They're astrophytums.
But not as fun.
Not as fun.
Oh, okay. Dang.
In the family though.
That's cool. Yeah, still that looks similar. Pretty cactus. That's awesome. So you've been having luck even with like the higher dollar items here?
We sold some good fine material.
That's awesome.
Back over here we have the terrariums and stuff.
We do landscaping. We do
some of the bigger
landscaping,
plants.
or you could also
That's cool.
have us just come by the house and we can
Awesome.
show you all the.
Well, thank you very much for your
Oh,
time.
you're welcome. Thank you.
And what's your shop's name?
Rubisco Plant Farms.
Okay, are you local?
Yes, San Antonio.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
If you have a landscape you want to get done, send us pictures of it.
Plants, guys. That's what's up. Yeah. If you guys like plants, hit up Tanner the Planter on TikTok. He's a good guy. All the good plant stuff. All right. Well, I think I'm going to take you guys back up to the panels, I guess. I know they got the Terrifier panel. We can jump in on the middle of that sucker and see how that's going. So if you guys bear with me, like the convention floor is like a little bit away from where the panels are. It's like got to go up these escalators, got to go through a bunch of hallways, and like there's not a lot between here and there. So just bear with me. I'll get you guys to the panel, and we'll see the Q&A. Oh, geez, someone's having not a good day. That sucks for them. I guess you gotta stay hydrated, I guess. That's the key. Stay hydrated. All right. Emily Swallow is here. I just saw her not too long ago. Got an autograph from her and a photo op with her. She's like Oh, I actually mentioned to her, like, I see her all the time. She's around here all the time. I even asked if she was, like, local because I see her so often. She's like, just comes to these conventions so often. She said she was not. She just keeps on getting invited and just keeps on coming out. So she's definitely a convention regular. She must be going to these things just constantly. I mean, especially now. I mean, so we've all heard that the SAG strike is still going on, but the writer's strike ended, but the SAG strike is still going on for the actors. So she's, presumably out of work right now. So they got nothing but time to go and do these conventions. So more than ever, you're seeing celebrities doing these kinds of things. Oh, cool, Aaron. Well, if you help her with the social media, I posted some photos with Emily, Tales from the Collection. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. I posted those there. So, yeah, if you're running her account, give me some likes, buddy. Yeah. So Aaron, I assume you're a social media manager of some kind. Is that so? Yep, I did tag her. Yep, she's tagged, so it shouldn't be too hard to find me. Tales from the Collection. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, all right, so we are headed to the panels. I saw Emily's panel yesterday. She had a panel with the rest of the Mandalorian crew that's here, which was Tate, what's his name, and Weathers. So they had an interesting panel. Like, they can't talk about a lot of the stuff that they usually talk about due to the strike. So they resorted to like a push-up contest, which was like totally random and different. But yeah, some of these panels have to get creative because they can't kind of do the regular, convention fare where you ask the celebrity like, hey, what's your favorite project that you worked on? And like, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Like, I don't know. They ask these kind of canned questions a lot of the time, and like it's a bit repetitive. So I think the fact that they have a limited scope on what they can talk about and that it's outside of their typical subject matter actually makes these panels a little bit more interesting than what you might typically get. So that's kind of one benefit of the strike, and I'm kind of all for it as far as these conventions go. It's cool LE cosplay. Love The Last of Us. Troy Baker's here. He's the voice of Joel. So, yeah, cool seeing The Last of Us cosplays going on here. And they just did the pre-judging for all of the cosplay. So they're going to be doing a contest next at like about half an hour from now. Here's a really nice Ahsoka. Cool cosplays going on. I'm going to take you guys into the panel in a second. See how that's going. Going to walk through some of this cosplay, check that out before we go in. Oh, hey, Flatbread, glad you saw your friends in there. There's a nice aerial. My daughter would love that. All right, guys, so I'm going to take you guys into this panel. I won't be able to talk because they're doing the panel and people are trying to listen, so Once the panel is over, I'm going to take you guys back out, see the cosplay. I'll probably keep it going for the cosplay contest, so you guys can stick around for that. But yeah, stick with me, and if you want to watch the rest of the panel, stay with me.
It's so hard to come up with completely new things. I've never seen a killer go into a laundromat and just get naked and wash his clothes. Like, wash the blood out of his clothes.
Reenactor, right? It was very cold.
So yeah, so I enjoy this.
I definitely enjoyed, of course, the Clown Cafe scene a lot. I mean, like, that was a cool week on set for us, because, you know, we had a lot of our fans on set for us that were the Indiegogo backers, so that, you know, we had been filming for a few months at that point. It was literally the week before everything shut down for COVID. And so it was like the fans brought a whole new life to all of us that had been working for months on this on set. And we had a blast every night. We go out and party and stuff like that, going the next day. And, you know, so there's also like nothing prepares you for like actually lighting and being on fire with a blowtorch. That was freaking awesome. I did that and the Tommy gun.
we were back out. Oh no. I'm just like, oh God. What am I doing? I don't know, that makes you guys sound like dirty looks, but oh no, the slime and the intestines, and they're like, okay, we're breaking for dinner, and I'm like, guys, and they just leave me, and I got all this crap all over my hands. Like, help me, I'm gonna get cold eyes.
Alright, in 15 or so minutes, they're going to be doing the contest here. Yeah, I don't know. I think he was saying they were doing a re-release of Terrifier 2, and at the end I think there was like a cut scene, like an end credit scene, with a teaser for the next one. Yeah, next is, yep, costume contest. Yep, costume contest, 15 minutes. So I'll be here for that. Jesus. I can take you guys out there for a little bit. See some of the cosplay while we wait, I guess. Because basically after this, that's like the end of the show. Yeah, so this is a big Texas Comicon in San Antonio, Texas. We are waiting outside before the cosplay costume contest gets kicked off.
Oh, it's right there. Lord of the Rings.
The contest gonna happen out here, or
No, it's gonna be
inside?
yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be separate, right?
Are they gonna put them on stage?
No. This guy's scaring me, guys. All right. Hey, I'll be back on when the costume contest starts. But hey, thanks for watching it. If you haven't followed it, give me a follow. Thank you.